Hello. Hello, how's it going? Hello, Skittles and Mr. Leo. How are you? Oh, thanks, Mr. Leo. Top left one, huh? Thanks. Oh, whoops! Okay, let me say hello. I forgot to unmute myself. Hello, Mr. Leo and Skittles. Now I remembered. Hello. Hi. Always unmute yourself before starting a stream. That's a tip I have. I'm doing pretty good. I got a 15-hour drive to start doing tomorrow. Looking forward to that. I'm gonna drive so much. Right, so yeah, turn the music down. Let me know if this is a good volume. From Dragon Slayer Ayu Densetsu 2 on Genesis. Don't ask me what that is. I don't know. I got this song from the Legacy Gaming Hour. Speaking of which, I gotta catch up with them. Maybe I can catch up with them on my 15-hour drive. Long time dealing with flipping the car, even when you are flipped. Sometimes I don't know how I live with myself. But life finds a way. Just like in Jurassic Park. You want to know what it's like to being alone in a car with Flip for 15 hours? Well, you listen to a lot of podcasts. That's what it's like. And also, I do all the driving. You just sit in the passenger seat and you take it. Hi, Monicule. How's it going? How are you doing? I hope you're Moniculing today. Just started this stream. Gonna draw some art for this time of Patreon streams. We gotta keep patronizing. Hello, Asian Waste. That's how Asian Waste says hello. He quotes something immediately. Very monicule. Thanks for asking. Good. I'm glad you're monoculing and not duoculing, because you know. Dude, what's this from, guys? What Japanese PC indie game is this from? We should play these on stream sometime. I think they have more translations. You know, when I'm not busy playing 100-hour RPGs. Of course nobody knows. It's from Princess Maker 2, which was the only one that they released in English back in the day. There was 5 of these at the time. There's probably even more now. So many of these life sim games. This one was actually made by Dynax. It's noteworthy. Just like with the Licia Dragoon. At least I think so. Duocule has his moments. Yeah, you know, that's fair. I mean, he's got double the Q to keep up with, so he's got to keep very busy. Are you guys gonna miss me when I'm driving to Texas for 15 hours and then selling books and not streaming? Maybe I should do a live stream and stream walking around in Texas. I don't know. It's probably within the realm of possibility of a thing to do, but I don't know. It seems stupid, though. Why would anybody do that? People do that. Big weekend coming up. Testing for COVID at the moment. Do you have one of those home tests? Drink some water. Just plain water. Plain refreshing water. It's good. Well, if you don't have COVID, yeah, I don't really think about COVID anymore. You know, I'm vaccinated and I've already had it. I assume if I got it again, it'd probably be no big deal. Who cares? I'm ready to move on with my life. I'm ready for other diseases like the monkeypox. Can't wait to get that one. I wonder, like, what monkey-like symptoms I'll get. That seems fun. This like this now. Man, I'm having a hard time getting the sound from my microphone to work today. Huh. I think I might be losing I might need new headphones. I might be losing sound in one ear. It sucks. Oh, no, wait. I guess I pulled them out too far? Man. Alright, there we go. I got it. They're not broken. Negative vibes? Good one. You played cards with him Friday and he tests positive. Yup. You might have got it. Well, so you know what? Just keep in mind that, the quote about monkey. Good, now we have a COVID quote immortalized. I'm glad we have that. Thanks, Gil. Molecule is negative. All right, but just keep in mind though, Monocule, that with Omicron there can be more false negatives. Well, at least when I was taking my test, there was. I don't know if it's changed, but I tested. I was sick for a while, and I tested negative at first. I don't know. Do you have a pencil in there? Is that your medical advice? It sounds real good. I'll have to do that. Do 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 do. Yumi's Odd Odyssey, otherwise known as Umihara Kawase. Why are we playing that right now? Contra Charge. Hello, hello. What was I gonna call you again? Hop? Oh yeah. Hello there, how's it going? Hop. Yeah, it's almost as if you knew what question I was gonna ask. Wow, amazing. This guy. Yeah, it's welcome to the monthly Patreon stream, drawing comics, manga comics. That's Japanese for comic. Well, you know, I'm sure it's probably fine, Monocule. Wouldn't worry. But if you suddenly come down with symptoms, probably should test again. You 8 of them stockpiled? Yeah. You know, they are good things to have. But yeah, I don't know, I think I'm set. I'm done with COVID. I'm finished with it, so I'm not gonna worry about that anymore. I've heard that so many times. Asian waste. Such an old one. Do those expire? Yeah, I guess they probably do. Speaking of Dragon Quest music. I'm sure she's plotting something. Hey, I haven't heard that one before. Oh, nice one. It's a new one. Yeah, you probably should get one of those, Monocule. You should get an antibody test. Maybe you just had it. You know, I think my parents said that they had, like, right before COVID exploded in the US, they came down with, like, a bad flu, and apparently it was right after they traveled, so they thought it could have been COVID in hindsight. So you never know. Because, you know, it had been around for... Well, I think I read that people were first talking about it in March, but it might have been around as early as January or December even. Man, I hate diseases. They're stupid. Who's with me? Aren't diseases stupid? If anybody here loves diseases, then listen. I disagree with you. I'm not in your camp. Because sometimes you get sick and sometimes you don't. Maybe it's just mediocre. I think I have a pretty good immune system. I feel like I do. I don't usually get sick that much. It's hard to really tell. You do? I think that is bad. At the very least, it's not behaved. Tax your own body. That's no fun. Is that serious? Don't think I've heard of that. It gave you diabetes? Well, that's bad. I am antibody, yeah. I am. Stupid body. Always getting in the way. Airport jokes, your doctor says it's terminal. Hey, Mr. Leo's got the good jokes today. Alright, guys. Peaceful home music. Going home at night in China. So peaceful. Yeah, I've seen the terminal before. I remember liking it. Yeah, I guess I thought it was pretty good. Remember when there were movies with like people like movie stars with Tom Hanks and they were good? That was pretty cool. Did? Oh, at O'Hare? I think I heard about that. Is that what the terminal was based on? You could live at a terminal. You know, they got lots of food there. It'd be fun. I would live at a terminal. And you play this music every night as you go to the P.F. Chang's. Have your dinner. Oh yeah, I might have heard something about that. I bet it's good. I'd watch it again. I like Tom Hanks movies. Remember the one where he has the volleyball Wilson? What's it called again? Castaway. He was cast away. That was a shame. No one wants to be cast away, and you don't want things to be terminal. I do remember Joe vs. the Volcano. That's a very good movie. Underrated movie. Do 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 do. Oh, rocking cave music. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. Infinite number of proteins. Wow, infinite. Infinite is a lot. That's a lot of protein. Joe Quesada left Marvel. Is that like an artist? Well, I also saw a story about like somebody left Square or something, Kingdom Hearts guy. I don't really know who it was though. He's an editor. Oh, okay. Can't say I know him. Sorry. Jesus let Spider-Man be married to Mary Jane. Okay. Shuji Hashimoto, right. Western comic sales are pretty dire in recent years. You know, it's pretty odd when you think about it, considering that. I mean, considering how big the movies have been. Of course, the movie sales wouldn't necessarily translate into comic sales, and they didn't translate. But it should be beneficial, you know? I mean, I think it kind of just speaks to how not good they are. Let's not mince words. They're not doing a good job. You know, I mean, like you'd think they would be able to capitalize. I mean, you know, because like, I mean, when I was growing up in like the 80s and 90s, like superhero comics, American comics, there was still like niche stuff, but at least there was a niche. Like they can't even maintain that. You'd think it wouldn't go down. Well, I mean, I guess, you know, people are perfectly fine to have the movies, and they don't need the book. They don't need the book. It's kind of sad, though. Learn to retire characters. Yeah, that would have helped. Or just don't treat characters like brands as much and try to actually focus on writing, you know, good stories. Like originality, like do stuff that's new. More of that. I guess that didn't work out so well. Well, I'll stick with manga, I guess. I've never been able to get into Western comics anyway. I just don't like the writing in them. Even the ones that are like allegedly good. Exactly. He can never end, he's a brand, but that's kind of the entire problem. Well, I mean, that's one of the problems. Yeah, characters as brands, it's just not a good... The Japanese have really got a better way, you know? They kind of realize... I mean, I guess you could look at, like, there's a little bit of that with, like, Naruto, that should have ended, but they had to keep going Boruto. And, like, Dragon Ball, that should have ended a long time ago. But there's a little bit of that. And you know what? You see the same diminishing returns. So, it just goes to show. But at least, like, you know, a lot of their good stuff is allowed to end, though. It's better when stuff can just end. Characters shouldn't be brands. It's a bad idea. Yeah, and Boruto is basically a good example on the manga side of them kind of trying to keep something alive for a little longer than they should. But you know what? American comics have that down to a science. They've been Borutoing long before Boruto ever came around. They've been Dragon Ball Supering like decades ago. That's all they do, right? Every American comic is Boruto. They're all just Boruto. Not that I've ever given it a chance. I mean, for all I know, Boruto could be decent. I've never given it a chance. It's just, you know, like... had enough of that world. Didn't really want anymore. Bleach is coming back. I hope not. That wouldn't make any sense. It better not. With the Maytag plastered all over this channel. I mean, yeah. It's not a contradiction, because you can just, like, I'm not, just because I'm saying you shouldn't, you know, treat the character as a brand doesn't mean that you can't, you know, have branding. I mean, you know, my comic hasn't overstayed its welcome, I don't think. Like, relative to manga, there's only like 12 or 13 volumes of material. I'm not complaining about, like, actually, you know, taking, like, Goku and, like, putting him on mugs. That's not the issue. I'm not complaining about them making movies of Spider-Man and putting Spider-Man on T-shirts. You know, the issue is like when the branding of the character. But I guess you knew that. Overstay welcome. It's just that, you know, when something is a brand, you know, when that overrules the obvious fact that something should have an end, you know, that's when it becomes a problem. Oh, you open a big can of worms now, Asian Waste. Now we got to debate whether Flipside is past its prime. Oh, geez. Oh, now you've done it. You stepped in now, Asian Waste. You just couldn't help yourself, could you? Well, get ready to fight. We're gonna have a duel. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Has Yu-Gi-Oh! Overstayed its welcome? Is that even still happening? I don't know. Why do you hate Spider-Man, Asian Waste? I would no. I mean, if Maytag mugs were a big money maker, I'd take the money. I would take the paycheck. Nothing wrong with that. Hot takes. These takes are hot. What's a take? That's when you you have a, you know, you have a take? No. Well, okay, so it's when you have a you have a take. It's your take. Like short for takeaway, I guess. Okay, why is that? Okay, but why is that? What, hot takes? Is it supposed to be like hot cakes? No, it's not supposed to be like hot cakes, you idiot. Well, it rhymes with hot cakes. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, that's it. You just stepped into it now, Flipside. We're gonna have a debate. Wait a second. What the F did I do, in the words of McNulty? All right, listen. Why is it hot takes? Why is that? What is with the vernacular of our times? Okay, I get it. I get what it means. But why is that? Can we just say, like, you know, controversial opinion? Everything. I know that's a mouthful, but it's always got to be hot take every single time. Somebody ran about that. I'll rant about that. That needs somebody ranting about it. Hot takes. I've got a hot take. The term hot take is, what the fuck is up with that? That's the only hot take I ever want to have. Is about the term hot take itself. I will the only one I'll ever have, and that's it. Anyone who says money is the root of all evil doesn't have any. Wow, that's a hot take. Wow, that take is hot. Sizzling. Literally a hot take. It's literally a hot take because, wait, because it's wait, what is it? What does it take again? Shit, I can't even parse that sentence. I don't even know what a take is anymore. The take. All right, fine. You know what? Let's have hot takes. We can have that vernacular. But if we're gonna have hot takes and we're gonna just say we're gonna use that all the time, then I think we need to have other kinds of takes too. What about cold takes? What about just like takeaways? What about just like regular takes? Here's my take on it. Yeah, I guess people do say that. Here's my take on it. Here's my hot take on it. Alright, here's my normal. This is a regular. Here's my normal take on it. Welcome to The Take with Flipsider. Hey everyone, welcome to The Take. The Jerry Springer for our times. Today on The Take. Is hot take bullshit? Is money the root of all evil? What about hot cakes? Too hot? Too hot to touch? Coming up. Remember the Jerry Springer parody on UHF? What was it? Coming up, what was that? Coming up, lesbian hooker Nazis who I don't remember. Just the most the most ridiculous thing you can think of. Hi, Demo. Lesbian hookers. Did I summon you with those words? I was trying to remember that there's that bit from UHF where Weird Al is doing the Jerry Springer parody. Oh, it's not Jerry Springer. I think it's Geraldo. It was Geraldo at that time. Geraldo was the Jerry Springer at that time. But it's funny to think how many like different variations of. I guess Jerry Springer is the one that like won out in pop culture, right? Because that's the one. Like, if I say to you like name a crazy talk show, you'd say Jerry Springer. You wouldn't say Geraldo, right? Do you have any hot takes? We were just talking about how the term hot take is stupid. Do you have any hot takes? And also, do you have any other kinds of takes that aren't hot? Like, do you have cold takes? Do you have lukewarm takes? Do you have low-key takes? That's another one that's popular with the kids. Everything's low-key. By the way, how come stuff is never high-key? What is up with that? Everything's fucking low-key, but nothing's high-key? Low-key, lo-fi. The kids are into they like low-key takes. They like low-key hot takes and lo-fi music. But don't you dare have like a lukewarm take, listen to some hi-fi music, and, you know, like medium key do something, because you fucking get wrecked, dude. Right? Am I right? More heat intolerant. That sounds like a different kind of hot take. You ever keep things on a down low? Down low. Yeah, that's a down low. That, you know what? That one doesn't bother me at all. Like, yeah, that doesn't feel like it should have a flip side if it were. Hey, these are all flip sides. I just realized. I get that one. That one's actually fine. Down low. Keep it on the down low. Also, it doesn't seem super overused, I guess. Playlist called Hi-Fi Kawaii BS. Like hi-fi? What would hi-fi music even be? High Fidelity. Hey, High Fidelity is a movie. Johnny Cusack, I think. I remember that movie. It was a good one. So if there's a High Fidelity movie, how come there isn't high? Why don't the kids listen to hi-fi music? Huh? Answer that. If you can, if you dare. You already were in heat intolerant? It's funny that you say that, because you know who else was really heat intolerant? Jennifer was super, like, she would always, like, she would go on walks and she'd come back and she'd be, like, dying. That really bothered me. Here's a hot take. Artist alley people who sell prints outside of standard dimensions are not my artist alley. Standard dimensions? Why? Is that just because, like, when you have, like, your little print wall, you like to have them all, like, the same size so it looks more orderly? I never thought about that before. I'm not a big... I mean, I have some prints, but I'm not a huge print buyer. Fall weather is good. It's Second Impact music here. Actually, you know, it's oddly enough, Second Impact, the original Street Fighter 3 and Second Impact have the better soundtrack. Third Strike is like the best Street Fighter game of all time, I think, and like a lot of people think, but it's not the best soundtrack. Probably the weakest of the three Street Fighter 3 releases. Alright. Do. Oh, you framing the prince? Wow. I should do that one of these. We never like framed our, we just like hang them up on pieces of plastic or something. But should have. Well, I mean, you know, these days I don't really have a lot of room to hang out my prints. With the rap jazz type music, I think all three of the Street Fighter 3s did go with like kind of hip hop rap jazz music though. Serious final boss music. Serious godly final boss music. Quiet. Don't take it lightly. Yeah, Jazzy New York song, Third Strike. The only one in the game you really like. Oh, don't say that. What, from Third Strike? Well, they all three of those Street Fighter 3s have different music, but I think they're pretty related. Like, there's some like completely different songs between them. Some of the themes get like completely changed, but there's also some like remixes, because I think that Alex's theme song is essentially the same song, just remixed in each game, which is which I really like. Maybe Third Strike went a little bit too much in the hip hop direction. I think I might agree with that. Yeah, sometimes, you know, like when they're doing like the fighting games like that and the series, they can just kind of go in like completely different directions. Like a good example is Street Fighter Alpha, or Street Fighter Zero as it's known in Japan. Street Fighter Alpha, I think the first and second, the second is like probably the best soundtrack. But yeah, it's a bit different from the first. There's a lot of remixes, there's some new songs because of the new characters. But the third Street Fighter Alpha, totally different, like completely different sound. They changed everything, completely different sound. I prefer Street Fighter Alpha 2 soundtrack, but Alpha 3 is, yeah, it just has some really, there are a couple of songs that I think are really cool. It's still cool, it's just, the overall style I think is not quite as good. Too electric, I guess. You're an Alpha boy. But you know, I am too. Like until Street Fighter 3 came out, I loved Alpha. I mean, I still really like Alpha, but Street Fighter 3 really overshadowed Alpha for me. I still like Alpha when I go back to it, but I just don't really go back to it as much now because of Street Fighter 3. But Alpha is amazing. I prefer Alpha to 4 and 5 by a lot. The more anime Street Fighter just kind of worked better, I think. Like, Alpha was the most anime one. And then Street Fighter 3 was still, like, they dialed back the anime a little bit. They kind of went for, like, a happy medium between the more realistic style of 2 and the anime style of 3, and I thought it was kind of perfect. But then Street Fighter 4, for some reason, they went 3D, and they went more cartoony with the style, which I was not a fan of. Yeah, nobody likes... I don't like to be sweaty when I'm trying to sleep. I assume nobody likes that. Maybe somebody out there likes that. Do you like that, Monocule? There's a franchise that could use a reboot, Street Fighter. I have to disagree there. I don't see how a reboot would help it, considering that it would essentially, like, for all
intents and purposes, it would just be like Street Fighter 6. Like, how's it? What, the characters would just be younger? But I mean, they're still gonna like they're gonna cram in every character. So like, what's the difference? You know, it's not like they're gonna go back and just do 8 characters again. They couldn't really do that. But I mean, I don't think it needs a reboot. I think what Street Fighter should have done was kept going in the Street Fighter 3 direction, where like they come up with new casts that are like entirely different. They should have stuck to those guns, because the Street Fighter 3 cast is actually really good, and it felt fresh. And it's what Street Fighter need to do. Like, keep a couple characters, but you gotta, like, they need a lot of new characters each time. I mean, I guess Street Fighter 4 and 5 does have the new characters, but it doesn't really feel like it doesn't feel like a new cast. It feels more like all the same characters plus a couple new ones. Are we planning to meet up at PRG this year, or what? Well, let's tentatively plan on it, Demo. Yeah, I do want to do that, but I can't be absolutely sure about my con schedule. Let me just check right now. What I don't think Youmacon is in the same. Is it the same? Let's double check. Yeah, that's November 3rd through the 6th. It should be fine. Yeah. Let's tentatively plan on it. Demo. Do I need to get plane tickets to that? Wait, where is that one again? Yeah, I do. I definitely do, because it's the West Coast, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. I can do that. But it's a bummer. It sounds like Sean is not going to be going, though. I'll still go. Now make money until the... Yeah, well, at least they didn't... Like, they didn't... At least with Third Strike, they didn't entirely kowtow. They put Chun-Li in. That was, like, the big... Like... consolation, you know? But, I mean, it's not like they crammed in, like, every Street Fighter character, and it just became, like... That kind of happened with Alpha 3. Like, by that point, all the Street Fighter 2 characters were in there. I like when they don't do that. Like, some characters should stay out of it. You know? It should feel like a new cast. If you just, like... If every new Street Fighter is just the exact same cast with, like, a couple new characters, it no longer feels like a new cast. It doesn't feel like a new game anymore. I know that's the problem with Sprite, but it's superior. It's also superior, so I don't care. I mean, that one company, Arc System Works, they can do it. He isn't that bastard. Is Skittles gonna be a PRG? He better. I haven't heard any official confirmation on that. You traveling? Yeah, I get that. If I didn't... I probably would hate it too, if I didn't have to travel for a living. Neo Geo cabinets? That's cool. They've not drawn hand-drawn in a long time. But what they do with like the 3D, where they make 3D that looks like hand-drawn, is essentially more work than like doing normal just hand-drawn animation. Like their Dragon Ball Fighter Z and the newer Guilty Gear, Zerd and whatever, those are more work. So it's not like what they're doing saves time or money, right? I'm just like it's definitely not like Zerd is like one of the most high effort fighting games I know. I assume that Dragon Ball FighterZ is the same. So I mean, yeah, I think they could could. Some company could still definitely do like 2D hand-drawn animated fighting game. Some company could still make it work. Capcom could do it. Like the idea that they can't afford they have to do 3D because it's cheaper. That's kind of bullshit. Maybe that could apply to some smaller company, but it doesn't apply to like Capcom. Definitely could do it if they wanted to. Oh man, Skittles is hiding. He's hiding from this inquiry. Even though he'd have a chance to hang out with two of the coolest bros on Twitch, Flip and Demo. Who could turn down that opportunity to hang with the bros? When are they going to put Echo in Smash Brothers? Huh? Random thoughts with Flipsider. When are they going to put Echo the Dolphin in Smash Brothers? Hey, hot take. Stupid turn? Echo and Smash would be sweet. I mean, thinking about that, he is like pretty much a literal dolphin though. So I'm not, I don't know, like him, I guess he'd be flopping around. Oh, what if he used psychic power though to like kind of float around, kind of like Mew? It might be a little bit tricky to make that work, but imagine that though. What if they put Alicia Dragoon in Smash Brothers? Are gargoyles mammals? No, they are creatures. They're monsters. Monsters are their own species. I would like it. Then again, how about Umihara Kawase in Smash? I guess Umihara Kawase has her own, like now she has her own like Smash ripoff game. But, oh, and she also, there was like some random indie fighting game that put her in it. Should play that sometime. Umihara Kawase in Smash? Come on. It's time. Alright guys, let's talk about who should be in Smash. Everybody's favorite topic. If one topic will summon Skittles, it has to be this one. And you know how he feels about Smash Brothers. I mean, does he ever stop playing it? Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Guys, who's enjoying Dragon Quest XI? Only probably about like 50 or 60 more hours. So you gotta enjoy it while it lasts. They got really pissed off that Dragon Quest was in Smash. Dude, it's probably like 7 people on Reddit. The obscurity of the franchise. Dude, it's okay. I mean, that's like 7 people. There's no majority that thinks that. Besides, why would you complain about that with Dragon Quest and not Fire Emblem? Makes no sense. They do complain about Fire Emblem. I'm sure it's like some of the same people. But like, in the Venn diagram of people who complain about Fire Emblem, only a portion of them will be complaining about Dragon Quest. Pretty vocal. Yeah, but you know that, like, a thing can seem vocal and just come down to, like, 6 people, right? That's kind of how social media is these days. Magnification effects. It could be one guy who has like 10 accounts. You suck at Smash? I feel like I suck at Smash. Like, I don't. I'm decent compared to normal human beings, but compared to people who've been playing Smash like all... Sometimes I feel like I can suck at it. But you're saying more people were pissed about Dragon Quest than Fire Emblem? There's no way I believe that. It's impossible. Now, being, like, pissed that they add, like, yet another Fire Emblem character, like, that I kind of get. Even though I like Fire Emblem characters, but... that I get. You know, give some other characters a chance. But I mean, what are you linking me to? Like a tweet of somebody saying that people shouldn't be mad about them? What? That's your evidence? You're just posting like you put people's little funny images that they've made of people saying that people shouldn't be mad. Maybe there was like, maybe it was one of those things where everybody complained about people complaining about people. The people who were complaining about people complaining about the hero in Smash, and there were so many people complaining about the people complaining that nobody noticed that nobody was actually complaining. It was just like one of those, what do you call that when people have like a mass fantasy reaction? Mass hallucination? Right now I'm saying mass hallucination. That's my theory. Flip, you don't get it. You weren't at the Nintendo Direct. I was there. Listen, there were people who said things, and I felt something. I felt threatened. I, as a Dragon Quest fan, felt threatened. Is that what you want to say? Okay. Well, I'll have to take your word for that. I find it a little hard to believe, but you know, I mean, I don't know. Listen, I don't pay attention to the internet. I mean, largely, like stuff like that, I don't really pay attention to. I hear about certain things. I'm not a complete hermit, although I kind of wish I was sometimes. But because I don't know, hermit life seems cool. But our Smash Bros was crazy pissy. What was the character they complained the most about? Of all time. I bet I'm sure there must have been a lot of complaining about Minecraft, right? I think of all the characters, the one that felt like the weirdest addition is Minecraft. That just kind of doesn't fit the game. That's my guess. Kingdom Hearts guy? Sora? I feel like that wouldn't be it. Well, I mean, okay, but like, complaining about... That's not what I'm talking about. Like, complaining about a character being broken is different. And, you know, Bayonetta was, like, extremely broken in the 4th version of Smash Brothers. But they super nerfed her. That comes and goes, like broken character. They add a character and it's broken. That comes and goes. Yeah, I think like if we're talking about like characters that people were pissed about being broken, wouldn't Bayonetta be at the absolute top? You remember people liking it. See, that just I can't believe there has to have been like a huge backlash against Minecraft. Just because I think he's the weirdest addition. And arguably is like the least fitting. I mean, I don't hate that he's in there, but I just think, like, he seems like the, like, what? Who else is the weirdest, you know? Whole generation separated from us? Yeah, but it's also largely Nintendo fans, though. And, like, if you're talking about, like, character popularity, I'm sure Sora's probably up there. Yeah, I mean, they did really try hard to, like, make an interesting... Yeah, he's a really weird character, but that's not a bad thing. He's very weird to play as. Dude from Minecraft. You're all asking for Master Chief? Oh my god. Yeah, that... See, like, that would piss me... That would actually piss me off. If they added Master Chief. Like, that would be terrible. Terry was polarizing? I like Terry. I like the addition of Terry. He fits with the fighting game characters that are already in there. I'm sure Terry's got his fans. They're releasing a new Spy X Family Tamagotchi. Oh yeah? Is it Anya you take care of? Yeah. I've never had a Tamagotchi before. I'm not saying that right. Tamagotchi. Is that right? Tamagotchi. I guess it should be pronounced Tamagotchi, shouldn't it? If it's Japanese pronunciation, it should be Tamagotchi. Yeah. They want Among Us. Yeah, that would be terrible. Yeah, no thanks to that. Yeah, that would be awful. Yeah, you've been watching Spy X Family, Demo? You better, because you would love it. Because everybody would love it, because it's the best ever show. Well, it's really good, new show with the new season. Yeah, you gotta check it out. I think you'd really like it. Best new anime in a while. Mr. Leo, see, Mr. Leo likes it. You can trust him. He's not a madman like I am. Based on the hit Tamagotchi. So how do you guys pronounce Tamagotchi? Do you pronounce it like I used to pronounce it completely wrong? What did I was saying Tamada. I was adding like an extra ta in there. I'm pretty sure it's, now that I look at it, it should be Tamagotchi. Should be Tamagotchi, I think. Not Tamagotchi. You're awful watching TV shows? You know, I had been... I guess I go through phases, because right now I'm kind of catching up on a lot of shows. But a lot of times, streams kind of distract me from shows. On Crunchyroll, yeah, I think. I want to say so. Oh, no, yeah, it definitely is. Mr. Leo is the one who pushed me to read it. Yeah, it's his fault. I was reading the manga before the anime came out. I'm caught up with it, by the way. You need to hurry up and make more. Tamagotchi. That's how you say it? Yeah, that's how I used to say it until like just now. I just changed my pronunciation. It is gochi. Goat cheese. Yeah, that would make sense because that's how they pronounce G-O. It's go. It would never be ga. That's like an American pronunciation of that sound. Yeah, Well, they only have the yeah, they have their vowels are ah. Their vowels are ah, a, e, o, and u, and then they can do combination vowels for I, a-I. A is a. Well, wait. I. Well, I guess they have an I that's different. I. That's it. But they don't really have, like, they have ah as in the A sound, like AH, but they don't really have the sound. They don't have the sound, I guess, which we have, which we can also put on O. But it's a very fine line between those two sounds, though. Some people say Tamaguchi. That's definitely wrong. Well, it's one of those that's hard to... It's a playoff Tomodachi. Oh... Tamagotchi. Tomodachi. It kind of makes sense, considering that word means friend, I guess? Right. Okay, Monocule. Thanks for hanging out. See you later. Have a good one. Stay virus-free. Somebody mentioned Bucky O'Hare earlier, I think. Here it is. Waking up at 4:30, that sucked. But I've had to do it for flights. I haven't had to do it in a while. Sometimes you just gotta do that. Well, luckily, I mean, that's the good thing about... I mean, one of the good things about driving 15 hours as opposed to getting a flight is I can make my own hours. Of course, I have to be driving for 15 hours. But I'd kind of rather do that than be in a plane for like 4 or 5 hours. I don't know. Actually, I mean, there's a certain point where I'd rather be in a plane. After maybe 15 hours is that point. Like after that, I'd rather just get the flight. 15 hours is the limit. 15 hours is a bit long. Even for me. I'm pretty used to just like driving long periods of time. You know. When me and Jennifer were going to cons, I always did all of the driving. I mean, like, I tried to get her to drive a little bit. And she would like sometimes drive for like 2 or 3 hours, but it was not really worth it. Especially since we had the rule that whoever drives gets to control the radio. Well, when I'm driving myself, I always get to control the radio. Well, I don't listen to the radio, I mean the audio, the podcast. I have driven 15 hours straight before, but these days I don't usually do that anymore. It's a bit long. I find that to be a bit... I guess I've only really done it like once or twice. It's a bit much. I've done 12 hours. I would do 12 hours straight, but 15 is a bit much. So usually I break that up. 2 days. Yeah, catch you guys next flip side. Day driving can do more than 5 hours. Well, it's a thing you got to get used to. But I think that back when I was a younger lad, and I first got a car, and I would do a lot of driving for like things like to go around to like comic shop and video rental stores and stuff to find rare movies. So I would do a lot of driving for hobby related stuff, and I just got used to it probably. Also, when you're younger, I think you enjoy the feeling of freedom, so it's just fun to get behind the wheel. Hey, it's kind of like drinking beer. If you you learn to do it when you're a young adult, You party a lot. Hot areas like the desert, either early morning or late night. Oh yeah? couldn't ride with someone you don't share music taste. What about I like? Well, I listen to like a lot. I listen to like a lot of the stuff you hear on my playlist now. A lot of game music, but in the car, I do listen to like I do have a bigger variety, including like more real music, more like band music, and more it's like all weird stuff though. More soundtracks, more miscellaneous stuff, I guess. But I probably spend much more time listening to podcasts than music in the car. Super Spice Bros song for an hour. I would not do that. I probably wouldn't even listen to it for 2 minutes. Start to lose your sanity? Oh boy. Well, you know, Mr. Leo, it's just like anything else. You gotta get used to it. You know? It's just like swimming, you gotta get used to the water. Some people are more amenable to getting used to it than others. It's not really that, you know, people just like are just different in that way. I think like it's not just that like you fundamentally just hate driving. Like I think you can learn to like anything, but it's more just that you won't learn to like it because you don't have the motivation to put in the time. Well, I mean, it's the same way with food too, I think. But just like how you can learn to be good at anything if you put in enough time, but you need that. The real trick is to have the motivation. Yoshida Brothers. I don't know. You love them? I don't think I know the Yoshida Brothers. Wii commercials. We would like to play. Yoshida Brothers? You guys like the Brain Lord soundtrack? Play some Brain Lord sometime. Civilization 4, huh? Ah, this song. This is one of those songs that's like, people kind of put up on a pedestal. The intro for the 4. It's not my favorite, but, you know, I don't dislike it or anything. It's like this, you know what I think about this? Like, this is fine, but I'll take the Inca People song any day over this. Inca People's better. In fact, I'll just put that song in next for comparison, because I think it's all about Inca People. You probably don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna make sure you know soon. I don't know. Maybe it's not that similar. It's a intro song from like a Sierra adventure game. This one in. Yeah, a lot of people love this song for some reason. Baba Yetu. Did Civilization 5 or 6 have any good music? I only played 4. That's the only one I ever played. I liked it though. Wow, full month, huh? Well, I like went through a period where I played it a lot for a couple months, and then I haven't really played it again. I probably would, like, if I knew other people who wanted to play it, I might, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I'd be willing to try 5 or 6, but it's not like, unless there are other people I know that want to play it, it's not really high priority. Okay, that song's pretty good, but listen to this one. Now this is gonna be real good. I'm gonna turn it up. And this is a song, Demo, we could listen to for hours on a loop. Oh, it's got the weird intro at this beginning. Wait. I didn't want that. Well, you know what? It's probably short. Probably short. Civ 5 is your favorite? Interesting. I remember when 5 came out, like, it was kind of critically panned, or people didn't like it, but I guess they fixed it or something, huh? What? Asian Waste what? Dude, what the fuck? Songs start. Alright, hold on. What the fuck? How long is this intro? What the fuck? There it is. Looking for rebirth. Inkings. Na-na-na. Inca people. I'm sorry to hear that, Asian Waste. Maybe you can get a refund? Does this song make you feel better at all? Into the space! Incas, kings and knights, we are lost. Where we go, we don't know. Keep on flying into the night. Inca people looking for a place to go. We are the Incans, kings and knights. We are lost. Where we go, we don't know. We keep on flying into the night. Inca people looking for a place to go. We are the Incans, kings and knights. We are lost. Where we go, we don't know. We keep on flying into the night. Inca people looking for a place to go. We are the Incans, kings and knights. We have to listen to the chorus again. We have to listen to the chorus again. That wasn't enough. Hold on, let's listen to it again, guys. It's coming. Is what we need for sure. We are the Incans, kings and knights. We are lost. Where we go, we don't know. We keep on flying into the night. Inca people looking for a place to go. We are the Incans, kings and knights. We are lost. Where we go, we don't know. We keep on flying into the night. Inca people looking for a place to go. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. The Inca people! The Inca people, guys! The Inca people! They're flying into the space! The Incas, kings and knights. We are lost. Where we go, we don't know. We keep on flying into the night. Inca people looking for a place to go. We are the Flipsiders. Leo and Skittles. There is Demo. Asian Waste also. We are flying into the night. Flipsider people looking for a place to go. Oh, it's a good song too. So see, that would make a good introduction song for Civilization 6, I think. There's Incans in there, right? If a song is good enough, I think it could be the intro for like every video game. Wage fucking war on them out of anger. Unless you ever go for the culture war, try to win through art, because you're an artist. They're great in Civ 5, Harris Farms, Inca, and oh man, you could play as the Incas in Civ 5 and sing the song while you're on like a mic with like other people you're playing with. We keep on flying into the night. Inca people looking for a place to go. Oh, now that's a good gaming experience. Oh, you did say that? Another way in which you are just like Jennifer, Demo. Wow. And your wonders. Yeah, I think I like to go for the science. Wasn't there a science victory? But I remember there was like multiple ways. Kind of just try to just do whatever, I guess. What am I trying to say? I don't know. This all is interesting. And you also love Inca people. Just like I do. So, you know, there's that. Religious victory. Oh, wow. Super complex. Brainwash the masses. What happened? All my dudes are brainwashed. All my dudes have become Orthodox peoples. They've all been... they're all running around speaking dogma. My peoples have become dogmatic. Do. Alright. I had to take one of my Longest Journey songs off because it's apparently There's a YouTube. There's some band has a copy of that song, allegedly. That I don't know if Longest Journey ripped off that band or the band ripped off them. But maybe this one is okay. Hopefully this doesn't get muted. I don't think it does. I don't have, I guess I have a fair amount of like Western. I like to badmouth Western video games, but there's a fair amount of Western video game music on here. Like this, my favorite point-and-click adventure game. Although it kind of can go either way between this and King's Quest 6. But. Guys, besides streaming, I also do a webcomic. Sims 2 theme. Okay. Oh, and it played music from the Dune PC game earlier. That's Western. Western music in here. Guys, hey, thanks again for listening to my gaming radio station. Hey, this is Flipsider Gaming Radio. Coming up next, we got a request from Asian Waste with a song from The Sims, the theme from The Sims 2. You know, I'm a Sims kind of guy. Sometimes I feel like my life is simulated. Haha. Coming up next, after that, is Castlevania Order of Ecclesia. And then we got a little bit of Stargate music for you. Speaking of Western movies. Coming up on the Flipsider Radio. Now I'm going to hit the post of this song. I'm sure this singing will kick it. Okay, there's not really singing on... Okay, where's the post again? Anyway, Flipsider Radio. Thanks for listening. Tune in. Do-do-do. I'm a pro radio DJ. Because I sing over the songs. Do-do-do-do. Shadow boxes. Feathers in glass. Huh. Oh, you did that, Demo? Wii Shop Channel Music? I used to have that in my playlist, and I think it played one too many times. So I was like, oh, I'll take it off now. But that better not be the 10-minute version, Demo. I'm a Flipsider's a good Hey guys, Flipsider here. It's your good old DJ Flipsider. Your DJ buddy. Right now we're listening to the theme from The Sims 2. This is a theme song of The Sims. This is the music you hear when you're simming around. Yeah. Guys, coming up next we got some more video game music for you, so stick around. Right now, let me read this this letter I got from one of our listeners, DemoCore. Now she says, "Don't worry, it's only 9 minutes. The song," and she says it's just putting feathers in glass. I'd like to do some sort of Game Boy shadow box someday. Interesting letter from Demo, our listener. Shout out to DemoCore. Coming up next on the Flipsider radio show, I'm going to be talking more just random bullshit. Oh, can I say that on the air? Hold on. Oh, God. Hit the delay. Hit the delay button. It's alright. We caught it. Whew, that was close. I was almost fucked. Sims was the video game where I always just played my own music. One of the few games where it felt appropriate to just play your own music. And I remember you could easily mod the song. I think I only played the first one, if I recall correctly. You could just like take out the song files and replace them with any of your own MP3s. So it was fun to just like edit them. I wish you could do that with Minecraft, but you can't. I know. Yeah. Here you go, Demo. Yeah. The Wii, and I think the Wii U also, I think, had... I mean, the Wii especially, and then also the 3DS had really great, catchy, like, jingles and stuff. But the Switch, I love the Switch, but the interface is really a bit boring. It's a bit boring compared to some of their ones in the past, you know? Kind of a shame. Because it doesn't really have any music in its shop. It's just very bland. It's like a typical, you know, it could just like Xbox or PlayStation shop. Like a very bland shop experience. The Mii's were walking around the Wii U. I liked it. It gave the Wii U a little bit of flavor. I did give a fuck about that. A little bit of a fuck. Yeah, when you like loaded up the Wii U, all the Mii's were there and they were just like hanging out. That was cool. That's cool. I like that. I mean, it's just, you know, it's not like... Sure, I mean, you don't really need it. But it's cool that the Wii U had that, though. It kind of gave the Wii U, like, more of its own flavor. The Switch could use something like that. It's kind of, like, the interface of the system is pretty bland. It's, like, the blandest one that we've seen from Nintendo. It's a good thing the Switch is such a good system. A good emulation device. Yeah. I still have my Wii U. Oh, wait a second. I was not paying attention. That was not really on the screen what I was doing. Well, I don't have much need to do that myself, because if I'm going to emulate, I mean, yeah, if I'm going to emulate anything, I'm going to do it on the PC, since I can stream it that way. Because it's all about streaming. We could do some Wii games at some point. Alright, that's enough of that. 3 minutes is good. We're not going to listen to 9 minutes of it. Thank you, Demo. Here you go, Castlevania, Order of Ecclesia. Good song. Do you own an NES? I don't. I don't actually. I don't own any of the retro systems anymore. And I don't know whatever happened to my original one that I owned back in the day. I have no idea. I guess it must have been sold or given away, but I actually really don't remember. The oldest system that I used to own was a PS1, although I sold it in the garage sale last year. So I don't have that anymore. Now the oldest system I own is a PS2. And I kind of don't super need that either, because I can just emulate PS2. I do have that Asian way. That's true. I gotta find something to do with that stupid TV.
Hold on a second. Be right back.
Yeah, I need to play it, Glacio.
Alright, I'm back.
But the soundtrack sounds good.
The character in Clasia looks pretty similar to the one in Bloodstains. Stargate music. Here we go, another Western video game. Stargate. Licensed game for the Super Nintendo. Which actually looks a lot like Time Cop, which is not good. But dude. Oh, it's pretty good. Harmony Despair. That was kind of my least favorite, but it still had its moments. Harmony Despair. Oh wait, Harmony Despair. Oh, that's not. I was thinking Harmony of Dissonance. Yeah, Harmony Despair. That's the multiplayer one. I think I'm. Yeah, I never tried that. I think I might have owned it and never played it. Yeah, it'd be cool if they put that on Switch. I'd like to play. I mean, I could. It's on my PS3. I could play it still. We weren't at first, but now we are Asian Ways, because I always get that confused with Harmony of Dissonance, the second Game Boy Advance one. I mean, the names. They should not have released a Castlevania game with Harmony in it, like another one. Like 2 Harmony games. That wasn't cool. And it even has a D word too. It's like Harmony of Dissonance, Harmony of Despair. It sounds like they should be related, but they're actually not at all. Very weird naming. I don't know why they went with a name that sounded so similar to another name. It's good. Super Nintendo music. Hail from the Past, Harmony of Despair. I don't know if I'm familiar with the Harmony of Despair soundtrack. This is pretty good. It sounds like it might be from another game. Sounds familiar. All remasters? Yeah, it does sound familiar. I remember which Castlevania it's from. There's so much Castlevania music. So much good Castlevania music. Portrait of Ruin? Ah, Portrait of Ruin. Let's see. Probably one of the lesser ones, but still has some cool tracks though. Oh, the credits music from Star Ocean 2. This is an old favorite. Oh, my eye itches. I hate it when that happens. stupid eye. Where do you get off? Hey, Colic, how's it going? You haven't been around in a while. Have you been avoiding Dragon Quest XI spoilers? Or he's been busy or something. I've been busy with Dragon Quest XI. Done so much Dragon Questing. I think I only just got it for Christmas. Finally getting around to playing it. Still have to play Shin Megami Tensei 5. As usual, I have millions of games I still need to play. That was Star Ocean, the second story, We Form in Crystals, the credits song from Star Ocean 2 on the PS1. Now, coming up on the Flipsider radio program, we have a little song called Mononofu from the Neo soundtrack, the Souls-like game where you play as a generic dude. So that's playing right now, boss theme from Neo. Guys, thanks for listening to the Flipsider radio program. And we got so many more hot tunes and hot takes coming at you live. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna say that's the post. Chrono Cross. Is that the remake? 100% Scott Pilgrim. Is that the beat 'em up? Is that the old beat 'em up? 250 Switch games. Oh, you must be a Switch version. 250 Switch games. Physical Switch games. Wow. I think I have like maybe 30. I thought that was a good amount. Outside the classification of generic, dude. You would think so, but based on his characterization in the game, I think it's pretty accurate. Remaster. Cool. Got a lot of games to play. Sounds like you got a lot of games to play too, college. A lot of video games. A lot of video games to play. Winds howling? Oh my, guys. The wind is howling. Hold on a second, guys. The wind is howling. You hear that? Guys, I think I hear the wind. Whoa. Evil Dead cabin ambience. That's not the wind sound I'm looking for. How about just general wind howling? Oh, guys, it's getting. Oh my goodness, there's a sudden gust of wind in here. It's chilly. Complete Switch physical game collection. That'd be crazy. Wow, is it that many games? How many games are on the Switch? You get the third largest Switch collection that retro stores know about. You gotta go for number one, Colic. When you ever go out into the world with your hard-earned money to go on a quest to find, new Switch games, do you ever have to like go out into the wind? Colic, do you ever have to go out into the wind and put your coat on and put up your hood and like walk against the wind towards those out of the way stores, and you're just thinking to yourself, I gotta do this for the Switch. I'm the number 10th largest Switch collection. I can do this. I can get to these stores. It's one man's lonely quest to get physical Switch titles. One man's lonely journey. Oh, why would you do that, Asian Waste? I'm not listening to that. I am the wind. Why would you do that? Oh, guys, it's the credits song from Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. Wow. Welcome to Flipsider's radio show. This is Flip 109. Easy listening. I am the wind. I always win. Stay tuned. Oh, damn it. I pressed the button by accident. Sorry about that. Alright, guys. I'm usually professional, but sometimes it happens. Don't judge me. You have to drive to reach stores. Well, sometimes you should walk. You should walk so you can really feel the journey. It's not a bad song. So hilarious. It's... I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna say actually a bad song. 20 minutes? Oh man. What if your car broke down but you really needed that Switch game? You have to make the 20-minute journey through the wind? It'd be quite a journey. And you have to do it at night? That could be quite the lonely journey. But you gotta do it for the Switch. You need those Switch games. Oh, Narita Airport is her voice. That's cool. Fun trivia. The singer for Snake Eater, like from one of the worst video game songs to one of the best. Wow. If your car breaks down, not buying a Switch game is a priority. Well, Karlik, I'm not so sure about your life priorities there, because I know what I would do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Can't skip this song. Now I want to play Lonely Journey song. Resident English language. Yeah, they have like a stable of like. That's why there's like certain voices, like the voice of Alucard in PS1, that you'd hear in like a bunch of games. Because there'd only be so many, working like English-speaking voice actors. Ha! Get up! Now, this is good music. Come on! You don't enjoy taking the bus? Why not, Karlik? Why don't you enjoy taking the bus? You! I can't remember the last time I've taken the bus. It's been a long time. Ashita. That means to run. Dig it out, punch it out. I can't understand what they're saying at all. No matter how many times they repeat it. It's too fast. Chigidao. Funky Dao. Probably it's like, they're probably speaking English or some shit. I can't understand what the fuck they're saying. I might fully know Japanese and still not be able to know. There's plenty of English, like American songs I don't know what they're saying either, I guess. Come on! I know that. I know those words. He was also Sins of the Father. What's that? I don't know what that is. Okay, you know what? I might not enjoy that either. Karlik. Yeah, that kind of sucks. That's the worst thing about taking a plane. It's usually like the cheapest flight, you have to get up at 4 or something. Come on!
ち着きを取り戻した眺めてた目に入れた空にかぶ月が眩しかったでかくした育んだ大きな綺麗な星にした
よゲロ
頑張った努力した
頑張った
力を出し切った
よ
危機感を感じ立ち上がる心の壁を取り払い
Man, how is the music so good in a game where you roll a ball around?
力を当てて頑張れるみんなで一つのことを成し遂げるためにお互いを褒めたたいた今までより一回り大きくなったネガティブな話題を口にするな
すぐない
辛くても進むことをやめるんじゃないピースなバイブレーションでアートを描きこのアースに負けないオブジェを作れチゲだ
Funky da. Mina. That definitely means everyone. Funky da. Come on. They sang Funky Town? Come on. Funky da. Conversion kit for your bicycle emoting. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, Colic. You know, I've been thinking lately that, you know, I used to ride my bike all the time when I was like younger, but I haven't had a bike in so long. I should probably get a bike. It's a good way to get exercise. I should totally get a bike. Might be a good investment. I used to ride my bike like to school and to like comic book shop all the time when I was in high school. Okay. Wait. And we've heard Hyper Area too. What's a good lonely journey? This you know what? This is good. This is a good Lonely Journey song. All Lonely Journey songs now from now on. Yeah, this could be a Lonely Journey. Lonely Journey, Lonely Journey. Yeah, it sounds like a good idea, Asian Waste. I should look into that. Could ride around and listen to my podcasts. Alright guys, song requests. Only Lonely Journey songs from now on. Put in all your Lonely Journey songs. Yeah, this is the guy who did the soundtrack for Death Note. This is the guy who is in jail. Or I don't know, maybe he's got out. I hope so, but damn it. Best soundtrack people ever. They need to spring him. Someone needs to break him out like Ocean's 11. Do 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 do. It's good. It's a good song. See, Lonely Journey song. Does Magic Hand count as a Lonely Journey? You know what? I think this counts. I think this counts as a Lonely Journey song. I could see it. Skittles. 9 bags of bark dust Richard. I'm not quite sure what to say to that, Skittles, but congrats. Thumbs up. Successful Home Depot run. Skittles, what if I called it Home Depot? Would you still be my friend? Is this your Lonely Journey song? Oh. A Lonely Journey song. Oh, you wouldn't? Okay, I'm not gonna say that then ever, Skittles. Don't worry. We're listening to what am I saying? We're listening to Lonely Journey songs. This sounds like a Lonely Journey. Skittles, when you went to Home Depot, not Home Depot, because that's not a real store. Did you go alone? Home Depot? Was that really common? Skittles, when you went to Home Depot, did you go alone? Did you journey to the Home Depot alone? So that was a lonely journey. Just you in your car, which is kind of like your horse, and you can ride through the desert with the horse with no name. So that could be a lonely journey. Riding through the desert with your car with no name. Just you on a quest, a silent journey to get some bark dust, which you needed for your Skittlebrow type activities. This is not Lonely Journey music. I love it, but That is not. What about this one? Might count. Of course, I know all about what bark dust is. I'm well aware. But for those that don't know what bark dust is, Skittles, could you explain it? I guess this kind of doesn't count. Well, it's kind of like, it's not like a lonely journey, it's more like making big moves. No, not really a lonely journey song. That's not a lonely journey song. This is close enough. This is close enough. Did you miss many arts? Well, not many. I did ink this page. This page got inked. I inked all these faces. And then I'm working on... I'm almost done with this page. That's 2 pages inked. This is kind of like a lonely science fiction journey through a bustling science fiction town, and there's people all around you, but yet you feel alone. No, it's not really like that at all. Wait. Alright, maybe this doesn't work. It's not a lonely journey. That's too cool to be a lonely journey. Does this count? Is this a lonely journey? Nah. Too exciting. No, it's too exciting. No. Not enough lonely journey. Oh. Kind of a lonely journey. A lonely journey through a land of abstract Super Nintendo 3D fields. That's what this is. Skittles, tonight's stream has been like a lonely journey. Lonely journey through art, through a land of art. But I think I might survive. A lonely journey through Dragon View. Where the view only contains dragons and not people. Lonely dragons. Not like party dragons, not like, you know, social dragons. Lonely dragons. A view of nothing but lonely dragons. No. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna play this. This is never played before. New song. Close enough. You know what? Close enough. Actually, maybe this kind of fits. PC98 music. Illusion City. I believe it's the final boss theme. A good one. Or Lonely Journey music? Shatner. I guess that counts as a lonely journey because he's going on a mountain by himself. Yeah, I guess Shatner does go on a lonely journey, doesn't he? Shadow Heart's Covenant. Nice. Lonely Journey of Shadow Heart's Covenant. I need to play more of the Shadow Hearts games. I bet I'd like them. They seem like cool games. I hate those, Mr. Leo, yeah. But I always... By the way, do you guys, at gas stations, do you stand at the pump, or do you sit down in your car? Because I always get in my car and sit down and wait. Helps to avoid those things. But I always did that, though. Yeah, I remember when, like, those didn't... I remember when those weren't around. I feel like those first started appearing when, like in movie theaters, the ads that were always constantly playing. Always stand. You do demo? Takes like 2 minutes. True. But like, I always like ask myself, like, why would I stand? I could just sit in the car. I always see other people standing too. You sit in your car while someone does it for you. Oh, do you live in the place where you still have self-service there? You play Perfect Pump. It makes you feel weird. You're pretty good until recent hike. Now it's damn near impossible to Perfect Pump. I don't know what that is. Perfect Pump. What is it? New Jersey and Oregon. Oh. Yeah, you know, when I am, like, the times when I've been in New Jersey, it always used to annoy me when they would, like, try to pump my gas for me, because I'm so used to doing it myself. It just feels weird. I don't like it. I like pumping my own gas. To stop at zeros? Why would you do that? For what reason? All right, this is a Lonely Journey song. For fun? Is that a thing people do? I had no idea about that. Interesting. This is a song about one man's lonely journey.
Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain?
His name is Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain.
Why is he climbing a mountain? Captain Kirk is climbing. We need like a somber version of this song.
Captain Kirk
Low
is
and
climbing a
somber.
mountain.
Why is he climbing a mountain? To hug the mountain. To envelop that mountain. To hug the mountain. To envelop that mountain. To hug the mountain. That mountain. That mountain.
He wants to make love to the mountain. Tough young guys, sinewy
bodies in their
fingers,
teeny toes.
Challenge
Challenge the rock.
Challenging
Death.
Why do I climb
the mountain?
Because
I'm Captain fucking Kirk.
There is a
I wish I were Captain Kirk.
going on between Kirk and the mountain. Kirk is on.
Yeah, I'm sure that the companies don't like it. Well, I mean, it's really weird. It's one of those things where they're trying to keep obsolete jobs around. I feel like
fleeting and elusive and
sorry, Seattle's.
And that's putting me on the mountain. Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain.
He's putting me on the mountain.
Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Hold it, please. Hug the mountain.
Envelop.
That
finished another page. That's good.
To envelop that mountain with hug the
mountain. We'll work on this one.
That mountain. He wants to make love to the mountain. And the climb is going where no man has gone before. Where no man has gone before.
Where no Skittles has gone before. Brinstar?
Challenge the rock. Challenging death. Why do I climb the mountain? Because I'm in love.
You think this is a Lonely Journey song? I think that I do love this song, but this is not really a Lonely Journey song. A better one would have been the Meridia. Either of the Meridia songs would have been better for a Lonely Journey song. No, not every song is lonely. This is not a lonely song. This song is adventure. This is an adventure song. Sci-fi adventure in space. It's like this song is like maybe 10% loneliness. It's not lonely adventure. It's lively adventure. Exciting. This is exciting adventure in space. It's not lonely. Meridia, the Meridia song. Meridia song, yeah, that's where it was at. Or maybe even the second Brinstar song too. That one's more of like I don't know, it's more of like a mystery? It's like more of a mystery song. It's a little bit different. Do. Alright. Now I'm gonna find a lonely adventure song. I'm gonna show you the real lonely adventure. It's not that. Oh. Nah, too dramatic. Too dramatic. Burn, 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 burn. Burn, burn. Nope. No. Is this a lonely journey? Nah. I mean, kinda. This is more just like sad, or not even sad, melancholy, but it's not lonely. No. Oh, that's a good one. Almost kind. Maybe this qualifies? Maybe the Lonely Mega Man song? Lonely Journey Mega Man? Maybe it's qualified. It's not qualified. I'm gonna play this one. Your imagination. I love that song too. Willy Wonka's Lonely Imagination Journey. Lonely Journey of Imagination. This also, so this one also adventure. It's a little bit more lonely adventure. It's like it's not like the Brinstar song. That song's like exciting space adventure with just a hint of mysteriousness. But this song is more like resolution. Adventure is a resolute adventure. A resolute Mega Man adventure. That's what this song is, right? Are you guys with me? What is Flip talking about? This is a resolute Mega Man adventure song. So it's lonely adjacent. It's not completely lonely. All right, what else do we have? That doesn't really work. That's not lonely. This is more like dramatic. No, it's not lonely. Ooh, well, I mean, maybe. This. Maybe this one. Yeah, maybe. Lonely Journey of Scheherazade. Wind Waker Ocean Theme. Interesting. I'll have to hear that one. This is a little upbeat. Got that mystical. It's more of like a mystical adventure. It's got, you know what, but this one's like 35-40% lonely. Got the Mega Man one was like 50, I think it was 50% lonely. This one's like 40%. I sense 40% loneliness from this song. Guys, what percentage lonely are all these songs? Let's rate all the songs. Let's rate how lonely they are. Come on, guys. It's that time of the stream again where we rate the loneliness percentage of all the songs. You know. Aw, feels bad, man, Demo. No, it's okay. We gotta enjoy the loneliness. We're enjoying it by... Demo, we're enjoying the loneliness together. You see the irony? We're enjoying it together. And that's why it's loneliness that unites us. See? That's good, Demo. It's good. How about this? Guys, what percentage lonely is this song? This sounds kind of like Adventure. This sounds like Big Adventure. No. I know you're on a C by yourself. But this sounds like 5% lonely. This is like maybe... This is 5% lonely, man. This is not... This is just simply Big Adventure. This is Big Adventure. With, like, some happiness? There's happiness in this song? The happiness is crowding out the loneliness. It's too happy. There's, like, the song has got, like, buoyancy. There's hopefulness in the song? Oh, you hear that key change? I've got buoyancy. Well, let's agree to agree. I'm sorry. This is not... I understand. It's a boy named Link sailing on the ocean blue. This song. This song sounds like you should... Like, when you feel lonely, you should play this, and then you'll feel like you're surrounded by, like, 10,000 people. And they're all, like, smiling at you. That's what this song sounds like, Asian Waste. It sounds like all the Zelda fans are, like, crowding you, and they're, like, smiling at you, and it's actually, like, it's so non-lonely that it becomes lonely again. And it's, like, unsettling. It's unsettling how non-lonely this song is. I'm unsettled. Strider. We're looking for Lonely Journey song. Strider on the Sega Genesis. Will it be a lonely song? I don't remember this one. Could be. Freak Infinity Radio. Well, they know lonely. Okay. Guys, let's evaluate the loneliness of the song. I'm not sure about this one. I feel like it's still... Is this the whole song, or is this an intro? Oh, that's the whole song. Yeah, I can see it. I sense some loneliness. I sense a bit of loneliness, but there's also tension. not so much of a lonely journey song. It's more of like a tense Strider journey. A tense technological ninja journey. That's what this song is. It's like maybe it's got like 30%. All right, it's better. 30% loneliness. Better. It's pretty good. So we got. Oh, now I'm gonna pick one out. This Tomb Raider? What about this? Is this lonely? Is this actually perfect? Climbing your mountain by yourself? Yeah. It's got, yeah, maybe. I don't know. You might be with a friend with that music. Skittles, I make way more sense than a wine tasting. This music has got a hint of cheese. And just a little bit of, I sense a little bit of raspberry. Tomb Raider might be perfect. Oh, this might be perfect. Alright, I'm Lonely Journey. Well, it's very it's beautiful. It's awe. It's music of awe and beauty. But it's definitely got loneliness. God, could be a lonely journey. Yeah, it's pretty. It's already like the little meter in the scale it's shooting up. It shot past 50. It's at 70% now. Oh, it's still going up. It's at 75%. 75% loneliness right now. Maybe 80? It's just a tad too beautiful, though. Maybe 80% loneliness. Wow, this is good. This is some good Lonely Journey music. Skittles, does this sound like good Lonely Journey music to you? I need your opinions about what's the best songs for Lonely Journeys. I value your opinion about Lonely Journey music. Like every song you've ever heard? So, is that a yes? Sounds like a big yes to me. I think Skittles is in my camp. Like a song. Skittles just laying down facts. Cold, hard facts. From my man Skittles. Musical expert. Dark Souls Majula. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's probably a really good one. Probably can't argue with that one. Yeah, a lot of Dark Souls music. Demon Souls would be good as well. All right, let's listen to it. Yeah, well, it's the only problem with this song. It's definitely got the loneliness down. It's like, if we're only rating it on loneliness, probably 100% loneliness. But I'm not sure about the journey part. It's kind of more like, well, maybe. Just because it's the song is for town, don't get too absorbed in the context of the song. Maybe, you know, lonely journey. It's certainly close enough. Doo-doo, doo. As paid is basically done anyway. Oh, I should. Well. Actually, no. You know what? She's supposed to be in my case. I forgot. Back to Majula. Back to Majula. You know what's funny, Asian Waste? That TV you gave me is still in my car. I have yet to actually bother to take it out of my car. It's heavy. I really should probably do that tomorrow before I go on my 15-hour drive, probably, because it takes up a lot of space. Damn gigantic CRTV. Good. Nah, I just need to ask my parents. Alright, this is a good song, but it's more of a adventure song. Let's see. Already life. No, this is more like adventure and excitement and starting out. This is a new journey. This is like a new journey song. This is more like journey of determination, but also wistful fun. Firelink Shrine. Oh, you just put that in? Dark Souls is too easy. Come on. Also, this has got the loneliness down, but I think it's missing the journey a little bit. But it's good though, it's good. It's a little bit depressing. A little bit depressing. You know, this is actually the other safe haven you hear a lot. I mean, my favorite is always the Nexus from Demon Souls. That's probably, it might be my favorite song in the whole series. You know, this is actually very good. This is actually very good for like a lonely journey. This is very good. This one. This is very good. I think this is a lonely journey. This is like a lonely journey into some caves of darkness. Even though the music sounds a bit chipper, it still sounds dark. Yeah, I could see it. Love that song too. Oh, this is good too. This is actually really good too. For Lonely Journey, this is good. Music from the Dune PC game. Pretty good for this. This might be the best song from the soundtrack too for this purpose. This is good too. Both of these are like 90. I think the last one was 80% lonely. And this might be 90% lonely. Lonely Journey. This is a lonely journey. This is Lonely Journey. This is, you know what? This might be 99% good. This might be 99%. Look, listen to how lonely the journey is. Beautiful. It's such a good lonely journey song. It becomes beautiful in its lonesomeness. You guys hear that? You hear the beauty of the lonely journey? A lonely journey of one artist who continues to draw his comic book pages. One man's lonely journey. Why not says that lonely music? I don't know. I forgot. Skittles, I don't remember. One man named Flipsider. He forgot why he wants to go on a lonely journey, but yet he feels compelled. No. No. This is more like... That's not bad, but it's more like... I don't know, Skittles. Maybe each art stream will have like a song theme about that. I don't think you would really care about that too much. This is more like contemplative music. It's not quite right. Too excited. Too happy. Too happy. Oh, maybe? Maybe this is good? Wait, let me listen. Einhander? This has got some loneliness to it, but it's probably going to be too upbeat. Probably going to be a bit too... This is not bad. Oh, you heard that song already. I love that one, but not lonely. No. No. More mysterious. Not really a lonely journey. A lonely journey through star tropics. I do like this song, but... Dragon Quest VIII World Map. Let's see. No, I think I'm done with this page. Alright, that's 2.5 pages done. Oh, I forgot the speech balloon on this one. I don't really have anything else to work on, to be honest. Star Tropics can feel like a lonely journey. True. Music's not lonely. This is a little too adventurous. A little too adventurous. It's got maybe like, maybe, I don't know. Oh, it's getting a little bit lonely. It's getting a little bit lonely. Maybe it has a lonely part. Oh, no, it went back to... He went back to fun and excitement. This sounds like a resolute journey. With adventure and lighthearted fun. Right, Skittles? Oh, here comes the lonely part. There it is. Little bit. Little tad bit of loneliness. We might have some good ones coming up. Probably stop my stream though. Maybe we'll play Dragon Quest VIII sometime. That might be fun. How long does Dragon Quest VIII take to beat? I think Dragon Quest XI's been doing a good job of. It's obviously a very long game. It doesn't feel too padded yet. Oh, you know what? This one's. What about this one from Seiken Densetsu 3? I'd hate 8. I'd hate any Dragon Quest past 4. Skills, I'm playing 11 right now and I don't hate it. This one's really good. I forgot about this. It's from Seiken Densetsu 3. This feels like a lonely journey. Yep. Maybe this will be the last one, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream now. We've done enough arts. Thanks for watching and listening. Thanks for coming with me tonight on this lonely journey of arts. Tomorrow I'm gonna be taking my own lonely journey in a car to Texas. Tomorrow and Thursday. Star Tropics is a fun game. So I'm gonna be gone the rest of the week. I hope you guys' journey through the rest of the week is not too lonely while I'm gone. Okay, good idea. Good thought, Asian Ways. I'll miss you too, Demo. I will see if there's somebody I can raid. And of course, there's always this guy. At least right now. So I'll see you guys next week. I guess I'll be back on, well, I probably won't be able to stream till Tuesday because Monday I'll probably still be driving. I don't know. Or if I get home, I'd probably be tired, but we'll see. All right. See you later. Good night. Good night.